Hello everyone, Dr. Anu this side, and today we are going to cover our next topic, that is ethical dilemma. Okay, let's start. These are the table of content. First, we have to go through the introduction part. After that, source of ethical dilemma, resolution of ethical dilemmas. After that, ethical decision making, ethical and unethical practices in India, and followed by a case study. Okay, so let's start with the introduction part of ethical dilemma. We had already discussed about the ethics, what ethics is. Okay, so ethics basically we use in the professional life to judge or to differentiate between the right and wrong. Okay, so sometimes there are particular situation arise when we are not able to differentiate between the wrong and right in our professional life. So at that situation, the ethical dilemma rises. So the ethical dilemma is a situation where you have to choose between two or more options, and no matter which one you choose, you will be against a moral rule or value, or you might be in the favor of moral and values. Okay, the choice is up to the individual. Okay, in ethical dilemma it is not just like that you have to always opt for the right and what is wrong. आपको कौन सा path आप opt कर रहे हैं, that is considered as ethical dilemma. उसके बाद after that, source of ethical dilemma. What is the source? First one is conflicting values. In values, we had already discussed that values are different from person to person. If there are two persons are there, then it's not also all the time it is not possible that the values of those both persons are same. They might be different. So in that case, the conflict rise. The conflict of values rise. Okay, let's take an example. A journalist faced a dilemma between reporting a sensitive story truthfully and respecting an individual privacy. Okay, एक जर्नलिस्ट का काम क्या होता है? रिपोर्टिंग करना. Okay, कोई भी सेंसिटिव इशू की, और जब सेंसिटिव इशू की वो रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहे हैं, एक कोई पर्सन होगा जिसका वो प्राइवेसी को कॉपी कर रहा है, रिकॉर्ड कर रहा है उसको, तो उसके अंदर एथिकल डायलेमा यहाँ पे क्या होगा? एथिकल सिचुएशन क्या होगी? क्या उसको अपना जो उसकी जॉब है, जो उसका रोल है, उसको रिकॉर्डिंग करनी है जर्नलिस्ट की, उसको फोकस करना है, या सेकंड वन है किसी भी इंडिविजुअल की प्राइवेसी, उस पर फोकस करना है. ओके, तो सेकंड वन इज रिसोर्स एलोकेशन. रिसोर्स एलोकेशन, we are having the scarcity of resources. Scarcity of resources and needs and wants of the peoples are unlimited. So ones have to utilize the scarce resources in the useful manner. Let's take an example. A hospital administrator must decide how to allocate limited ICU beds during the pandemic. Example लेते हैं, pandemic का COVID-19 जब आया था, नंबर ऑफ केसेस कोविड के वो इंक्रीज थे, डे बाय डे इंक्रीज हो रहे थे, बट आईसीयू जो बेड थे वो हमारे पास लिमिटेड थे. तो ये एक एथिकल डायलेमा हॉस्पिटल एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन के सामने रेस हुआ कि वो जो बेड है वो किसको एलोकेट करें. ओके, इसमें दो सिचुएशन आ रही है. या तो वो क्या होगा, मनी माइंडेड होगा एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर, हॉस्पिटल एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर, वो सिर्फ उन्हीं को लोगों को पे करेगा हाई रेट पर जो वेल्दी हैं, जो पे कर सकते हैं हाई अमाउंट. ओके, रेदर देन उनको जो ज्यादा सीरियस केसेस है. तो एथिकल डायलेमा है, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर को एक्शन लेना है कि वो मनी माइंडेड है या फिर उसको हेल्प करनी है लोगों की जो ज्यादा जरूरत है, जिनको उस आईसीयू बेड की. आफ्टर दैट, प्रोफेशनल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी. एग्जाम्पल, प्रोफेशनल रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज मीन्स हम कई बार कोई पर्टिकुलर सिचुएशन आती है जब हम किसी प्रोफेशन में, किसी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में है, हमें बोला जाता है कि हमें पता है कि दिस इज द राइट वे टू डू दैट थिंग, बट हमें इंस्ट्रक्ट किया जाता है कि आपको वो राइट थिंग फॉलो नहीं करनी है. सो एग्जाम्पल इसका लेते हैं, एन इंजीनियर डिस्कवर अ सेफ्टी इशू इन एन प्रोजेक्ट दैट इज ऑलरेडी बिहाइंड द शेड्यूल एंड ओवर बजट। एक इंजीनियर ने कंसर्न रेज किया है कि जिस प्रोजेक्ट पे हम काम कर रहे हैं उसमें कुछ सेफ्टी इश्यूज आ रहे हैं। सपोज कीजिए फ्लाईओवर का कंस्ट्रक्शन चल रहा है, फ्लाईओवर के कंस्ट्रक्शन में जो सीमेंट की क्वालिटीज है या जो लोहा उसमें यूज हो रहा है उसकी जो क्वालिटीज है वो अप टू मार्क नहीं है। सो सेफ्टी इश्यूज है, बट उसमें क्या करना है, कंपनी है वो अपना प्रॉफिट देख रही है, क्योंकि अगर वो सस्ती, अगर वो चीपर सीमेंट परचेज करेगी, चीपर रॉ मटेरियल अगर परचेज करेगी तो प्रॉफिट क्या होगा, उसका ज़्यादा होगा, उसका जो प्रॉफिट रेशियो है वो तभी ज़्यादा होगा। तो इस सिचुएशन में जो इंजीनियर है उसको कंसर्न देखना है, उसको देखना है कि हमारे इंडिया की अगर हम बात करें बड़े सारे कल्चर्स हैं, ठीक, डाइवर्सिटी है, इंडिया इज फुल ऑफ डाइवर्सिटी। आप हर जगह जाएंगे, हर 100 किलोमीटर्स के बाद जो रहन सहन है, जो वे ऑफ लिविंग है लोगों का चेंज होता है। तो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर कल्चर जो उनकी एथिक्स हैं, जो उनके डालमिया है, एथिक्स डालमिया, वो भी क्या होते हैं, चेंज होते हैं। एक कल्चर का जो इंडिविजुअल है वो कुछ और फॉलो करता है, दूसरे कल्चर का, दूसरे रिलीजन का जो पर्सन है वो उसकी जो एथिक्स है वो डिफरेंट होते हैं। तो जब दोनों पर्सन सामने आएंगे तो उन दोनों के एथिक्स में क्या होगा, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट होगा। तो cultural is also play an important part in the raise of dilemma of ethics. After that, legal and ethical. Legal and ethical. A business operation in a country where certain labor practices were legally but ethically questionable and such as underpaying workers. Okay, एक बोलते हैं एक particular working environment. Every organization should have to provide a particular working environment to their worker. But कहीं-कहीं countries में क्या होता है, वो acceptable होता है, जो उनकी laws है, जो उनकी rules regulations है, वो बोलते हैं हाँ अगर ये working environment आप provide करा रहे हैं अपने employees को, that is acceptable. But that is not ethically acceptable. जो workers हैं उनसे आप 8 hours 10 hours अगर काम करा रहे हैं, उनको under wages दे रहे हैं, उनको उनके काम के अकॉर्डिंग आप पे नहीं कर रहे हैं, तो वो क्या होगा, एथिकल डालमिया कहीं पे क्या होगा, कंसर्न होगा, रेस होगा। आफ्टर दैट, रिजोल्यूशन ऑफ एथिकल डालमियास। वी हैड ऑलरेडी डिस्कस अबाउट द एथिकल डालमियास कि कौन कौन से एथिकल डालमियास हो सकते हैं, किस किस बेसिस पे एथिकल डालमियास रेस हो सकते हैं। नाउ आफ्टर दैट, द रिजोल्यूशन ऑफ एथिकल डालमिया। फर्स्ट वन इज एथिकल framework. Every organization, every business, every company should have to framework the ethical issues. Okay? ये ethical है, ये non ethical है। एक framework हर organization को बनाना है, rules and जो वो अपनी rules and responsibility में include करती है, ठीक है? तो एक framework बनाएंगे तो जो उनके workers होंगे, जो employees होंगे, उनको पता होगा this is ethically and this is non-ethically. Okay, choosing action that maximize overall happiness, allocating limited medical resources to the save the most life. After that, deontology. Deontology means we had already discussed following duty-based principles. Duty-based principles में जैसे हमने लास्ट डिस्कस किया था कि whistle blowing है, वो क्या होता है, कंसीडर होता है कि गलत है, जो हमारे एथिक्स है, होता है ना कि अगर आप विसल ब्लो कर रहे हैं दैट इज कि आपको एथिक्स नहीं है, कि आपको मैनर्स नहीं है, आप इस तरह से रिएक्ट कर रहे हैं, बिहेव कर रहे हैं। आफ्टर दैट, वर्च्यू एथिक्स। वर्च्यू एथिक्स फोकस ऑन द कैरेक्टर्स एंड वर्च्यू। आफ्टर दैट, स्टेक होल्डर एनालिसिस। स्टेक होल्डर एनालिसिस टू फाइंड द सॉल्यूशन ऑफ एथिकल डायलेमा। You discussed with the stakeholder, you discussed with the investors to provide a particular solution of a problem. Identify all parties affected by the decision. If you are going to take a decision in your company, in your organizations, and somebody, investor or stakeholder are getting affected from that, so you have to discuss the issues, the concern with them also. Okay? Identify all affected parties by the decision. Affected parties कौन कौन से हो सकते हैं? Employees, customers, shareholders and community. After that, transparency, being open about decision making process and the reason behind decision. If you are in an organization, if you are taking a particular decision in some situation, so you have to be transparent. What is the reason behind that the particular decision has been taken? Consultation, seeking advices in which one have to decide between what is right and what is wrong, and he is getting confused. So he or she can take the advice from their mentors, colleagues, and ethical committees also. Okay. After that, code of ethics, adhering to professional code of ethics. Example, the American Medical Association guideline for medical practices. Adhering to professional code of ethics means जो अमेरिकन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन है, अमेरिकन मेडिकल एसोसिएशन, उन्होंने ऑलरेडी अपने मेडिकल की जो गाइडलाइंस हैं, जो मेडिकल की प्रैक्टिसेस कर रहे हैं उनके लिए गाइडलाइंस उन्होंने ऑलरेडी बनाई हुई है. तो ऑल द अगर कोई भी प्रॉब्लम होती है, कोई भी सिचुएशन आती है कि मुझे क्या एक्ट करना है, इट्स दैट एक्ट इज राइट और रॉन्ग, सो जो मेडिकल प्रैक्टिसेस होते हैं वो उस पर्टिकुलर गाइडलाइंस को फॉलो करते हैं. सो हर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन पर्टिकुलर कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट मेंशन होने चाहिए, रूल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज, रूल्स एंड रेगुलेशंस मेंशन होने चाहिए. After that, ethical decision making. Okay. Ethical dilemma, a particular situation where one get confused what is right and what is wrong, and he have to opt one from them. Okay. After that, ethical decision making. अब ethical dilemma तो आपको पता चल गया, उसमें से आपको ethical decision कैसे लेना है, तो उसका एक particular process है. First one is identifying the problem, where the problem is, clearly define the ethical issues. Okay. A manager discover that a team member is falsifying reports. एक टीम मैनेजर अगर आइडेंटिफाई कर रहा है कि मेरा जो टीम मेंबर है, टीम लीडर आइडेंटिफाई कर रहा है कि मेरा जो टीम मेंबर है वो क्या कर रहा है, फॉर्जरी रिपोर्ट बना रहा है, गलत रिपोर्ट, मैनिपुलेशन कर रहा है रिपोर्ट के अंदर, तो वो क्या है, आइडेंटिफाई किया है प्रॉब्लम को मैनेजर ने. आफ्टर दैट, गैदरिंग इंफॉर्मेशन, कलेक्टिंग ऑल रेलेवेंट फैक्ट्स, investigating the extent of the false reporting and the impact. Getting all facts में the manager have to identify all the facts, all the figures, all the reports जहाँ जिसमें forgery हुई है, जिसमें false reporting की गई है, and he or she have to understand the impact of that manipulation also. Evaluate alternatives, consider possible actions and their consequences. हर एक्शन का कोई ना कोई consequences होता है. If we are taking the positive actions, then उसका positive consequences होगा, positive results होंगे, and if you are doing anything wrong, उसके consequences क्या होंगे, obviously गलत होंगे. So evaluate alternate में आएगा, consider possible actions and their consequences. Consequences क्या हो सकते हैं? Discipline the employees, providing additional training or reporting the behavior to the higher authority. Evaluate alternates में अगर suppose कि ये forgery हुई है, उसका impact हमने consider कर लिया कि हाँ ये impact हो सकता है, अब क्या करना है, हमारे पास 3-4 alternates होंगे, या तो हम जो forgery की है उसको reverse करें, उसको change कर दें, या second one is the manager should have to report to the top management, and another is the manager have to provide the training to the employees कि in case if you are doing some forgery in manipulation in some documents in report, then this action could be taken against you. After considering all the alternates, the manager have to make the decisions. Okay, he have to choose one of the best alternative among the various. Choose the best course of action based on ethical principles and stakeholder interest. He have to consider all the stakeholders, all the investors before taking any action, taking any decisions. Because जो इन्वेस्टर है, स्टेक होल्डर है, उन्होंने आपकी कंपनी में इन्वेस्ट किया है, एंड द डिसीजंस यू आर टेकिंग indirectly or directly have an impact on the stakeholder and the investors also. After that, implement the decision, act on the chosen alternate and communicate the decision to the relevant parties. Okay, आपने alternate number of alternate आपने consider किए, ये alternate हो सकते हैं. After that you have chosen one of from them and implement the decision. Implement the decisions means you have implement the alternate options which you have opt. Okay? It might be informing the employee of the disciplinary action and the reason behind it. After that, review and reflect. Assess the outcome and learn from the experience. Review and reflect means if somebody is in this case, someone is doing the forgery, manipulation the records. After all the decision process, the last point is review and reflect. You have to review, the manager have to review why, the reason, what is the reason behind that action of the employees. If you are employee manipulating the data, what is the reason behind that? Okay. After that, component of work ethics. There are 5 components. So first one is integrity, after that accountability, diligence, respect and fairness. Integrity means an employee consistently tell the truth and keep promises even when it is difficult. Being an employee, it is the duty, it is the responsibility of employee that he have to be fair, he have to be honest in their work, in their deeds. And accountability में a manager take responsibilities for the project failure instead of blaming the team. And diligence, an employee work diligently to complete tasks on time and to best of their ability. If a time limit, a time framework is given to an employee, then he or should have to be given 100% to complete that task on time. After that, respect means treating all the colleagues and clients with courtesy and consideration. Okay. Avoid discriminations on the basis of caste, on the basis of sex, on the basis of the culture, religion, age. Okay. So in respect, you have to treat all your colleagues respectfully. After that, fairness, ensuring equitable treatment to all the employees during performance review and promotions. You are not biased with the employees at the process of the promotions. Okay. After that, ethical and unethical practices in India. Unethical practices and ethical practices. First one we are already discussed about that is corporate social responsibility. The companies are using the resources of the society. In resources, it is include the raw material, the workers, okay, the setup. These all are the resources, and our organization, our industries use these resources to earn profit from that business. So हर organization की हर business की responsibility है towards their society to provide some additional product. तो वो sale कर रहे हैं, तो उनके behalf पे, उसके एवज में उनको payment मिल रही है, customer उनको pay कर रहा है. But apart from that is not comes under social responsibility. Okay, social responsibilities provide education to the economic weaker sections and healthcare programs. Okay. So Tata Group is a good example of corporate social responsibilities. They provide educations to the poor peoples and engaging in various healthcare programs also. After that, transparency and governance. Infosys commitment to the transparency and corporate governance, winning multiple awards for its ethical practices. If your organization is doing ethical practices, so obviously the reputation of the organization simultaneously increasing. So in that category, Infosys commitment to transparency, Infosys is more transparent than the other organization, other industries, and for that he achieved many awards regarding the ethics. After that, sustainable practices. ITC Limited focus on sustainable agriculture and environmental conservation. Unethical practices. We had talked about ethical practices in which it is include the corporate social responsibilities, environmental related concern. Okay. Now come to the point, unethical practices. First one, the biggest problem of India. After population is also a problem, but that is आपको हर चीज के लिए apart from the registration fees, अगर हम गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस की बात करें, अगर आपको कोई भी गवर्नमेंट ऑफिस में जाना है, अपना काम कराना है, so you have to pay the fees, which we can say that bribe to the person apart from the fee. So instance of bribery in obtaining government contract and license. अगर आपको license बनवाना, even if you are going to make your driving license, in that case also you have to pay some amount under the table. Okay. What is the resolution of? Strengthening anti-corruption laws and ensuring strict enforcement. Okay. That is not, corruption is not a problem, is not a major problem of other countries, because the reason behind that, there's a law, there's a strict rules and regulations, strict laws against that. So in India, if you are talking about India, corruption and India, so government को rules regulation जो है, ऐसा नहीं कि government ने rules regulation नहीं बनाए corruption के against, rules regulation बनाए हैं, but they are not strict regarding the rules and regulations. After that, tax evasion. Companies under-reporting income and infecting expenses to reduce tax liabilities. Companies are trying to manipulate their report, manipulate their financial report, and they are under-reporting their income. And what is the reason behind that? It's not all about the companies, individual also, a taxpayer also try to manipulate the reports, okay, ताकि उसको टैक्स ना देना पड़े. So this is unethical. इसका resolution क्या? Implementing the strict auditing process and penalties. जो भी इंडिविजुअल है, अगर कोई कल्प्रिट मिलता है, जिसने भी फॉर्जरी किया है, जिसने भी मैनिपुलेशन करी है अपनी रिपोर्टिंग में, उसमें एक तो स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑडिटिंग प्रोसेस होना चाहिए. आफ्टर दैट पेनल्टी उस पर इम्पोज होनी चाहिए अगर कोई इंडिविजुअल पकड़ा जाता है या कोई कंपनी रिवील होता है कि हाँ इसने क्या किया है, मैनिपुलेशन की है अपनी रिपोर्ट्स में, अपने आप को अंडर रिपोर्टिंग किया है ताकि उसको इनकम टैक्स ना देना पड़े. आफ्टर दैट exploitation of laborers, using of child labor in certain industries. In India, to get work from 14 years old, ठीक है, the person का जो बच्चा है 14 साल से नीचे का, उससे काम कराना इंडिया में prohibited है. Okay, और poor conditions, working condition is also prohibited in not in India, in many other countries also. Okay, तो but companies क्या होते हैं, एक particular working environment, जो smooth working environment होता है, they are not providing that to their employees. Obviously, everything includes some cost. आप working environment अच्छा करेंगे, उसमें कहीं ना कहीं कॉस्ट इंक्लूड होगी, और ऑर्गेनाइजेशन चाहते हैं हम कम से कम खर्च में ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट अर्न कर सकें। एंड व्हाट इज द रिजोल्यूशन ऑफ दिस? एनफोर्सिंग लॉ, लेबर, improving inspection mechanism and promote ethical sourcing. Environment negligence. What is the environment negligence? Is the most important concern nowadays. Every organization, every company is just looking for their profit. Okay, this is the profit we have to earn, this is the number of profit we have to earn, but they are overseeing the environment. Companies polluting rivers and deforesting lands without regards of environmental impact. Suppose कि हम एग्जांपल लेते हैं, जो पेपर बनाने वाली कंपनी है, क्या करती है? वो पेड़ काटे जा रही है क्योंकि उसको पेपर चाहिए, पेपर बनाना है, उसको प्रॉफिट अर्न करना है। डाई कंपनीज है, उन्होंने अपना प्लांट सेट किया, प्लांट सेट करने के बाद जो भी वेस्ट मटेरियल्स है, दे ड्रेन दैट वेस्ट मटेरियल ऑन द इन द रिवर। सो दैट इज आल्सो एनवायरमेंट नेग्लिजेंस। इम्पोजिंग, इसका रिजोल्यूशन क्या हो सकता है? इम्पोजिंग स्ट्रिक्ट एनवायरमेंटल रेगुलेशन एंड एंश्योरिंग कंप्लायंस थ्रू रेगुलर मॉनिटरिंग। अब ऐसा नहीं है कि इंडिया में एनवायरमेंटल रेगुलेशन नहीं है, ऑब्वियसली है, बट मॉनिटरिंग नहीं है। अब मॉनिटरिंग भी अगर करें तो जो हमने फर्स्ट पॉइंट पढ़ा था अनएथिकल में, दैट इज करप्शन। करप्शन इंक्लूड हो जाती है। अगर कोई बैन लगाने आया भी कि नहीं, आपकी जो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, आपकी जो कंपनी है वो वाटर को पॉल्यूट कर रही है, तो ब्राइब दे दी जाती है, वो जो मैटर है वो वहीं पे सॉल्व हो जाता है। सो दैट इज अनएथिकल। After that, ethical dilemma are inherent in personal and professional life, require careful consideration and a principled approach to resolve. Ethical decision making involve a structured process that take into account various factors and stakeholders. After that, let's discuss the case study. This is a case study. And the ethical dilemma in the case study is related to the environment and the development. Chemical, these are the case study. I am going to read this. Industrial chemicals are produced on a big scale by a conglomerate. It suggests establishing a second unit. Due to its negative impact on the environment, many states reject this proposal. Okay? इन्वायरमेंटल जो इम्पैक्ट था वो नेगेटिव था, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस जो बड़े सारे स्टेट थे जहाँ पे उन्होंने अप्लाई किया था अपने सेकेंड यूनिट लगाने के लिए, उन्होंने रिजेक्ट कर दिया। बट वन स्टेट गवर्नमेंट acceded to the request and permitted the unit close to the city. Okay. One of the state accepted their request to set the another unit nearby the city. After that, the unit was set up 10 years ago and was in full swing till recently. 10 साल पहले उसकी जो फर्स्ट यूनिट है वो ऑलरेडी सेटअप हो चुकी थी और अब फुल स्विंग में चल रही है। The pollution caused by the industrial effluent was affecting the land. जो pollution increase हो रहा है, जो pollution निकल रहा है वहाँ से, उस कंपनी से, वो लैंड को इफेक्ट कर रहा है, वाटर को, एंड द क्रॉप्स इन द एरिया. It was also causing serious health problems to the human being and the animals. वहाँ के नियर बाई एरिया में जो पॉल्यूशन निकल रहा है, वाटर, लैंड, क्रॉप्स खराब हो रही है, तो ऑब्वियसली जो इम्पैक्ट पड़ेगा वो हेल्थ पे भी पड़ेगा, वहाँ के लोगों के भी एंड वहाँ के जो एनिमल्स थे उन पे. This gave rise to a series of education demanding. Education means protest to close the plant. In the recent education, thousands of people took part, creating a law and order problem necessitating stern police action. Okay? प्रोटेस्ट शुरू हो गया, लोग जो बोले, तो जो अफेक्टेड लोग थे, ठीक है, जो अफेक्टेड पीपल्स थे, वो क्या बोल रहे थे, इस फैक्ट्री को, इस कंपनी को बंद करा दीजिए, बिकॉज दे आर अफेक्टिंग अवर लैंड, दे आर अफेक्टिंग अवर क्रॉप्स. Following the public outcry, the state government ordered the closure of the factory. The closure of the factory resulted in the unemployment of not only the workers who were engaged in the factory but also those who were working in the ancillary units. जो वर्कर है उस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के, उस कंपनीज के, वो अफेक्टेड हुए थे बिकॉज कंपनी जो है वो बंद हो गई, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट इंक्रीज हो गया, अनएम्प्लॉयमेंट क्रिएट हो गया. सो जो और उसके सपोर्टिव यूनिट्स थी जो उसको रॉ मटेरियल प्रोवाइड करा रही थी, उन पे भी क्या हुआ, इम्पैक्ट पड़ा. It is also very badly affected those industries which depend on the chemical manufactured by it. Those companies which are totally dependent on the chemical which was produced by this company. So as a senior officer entrusted with the responsibility handling these issues, how you are going to address it? Now there is a problem rises of ethical dilemma. A senior officer is entitled to sort out these issues. जो प्रोटेस्ट हुआ था उस इशू को सॉल्व करने के लिए a senior officer was entitled. अब वो क्या पर्टिकुलर डिसीजन लेगा? So let's discuss. In this case, yes, this case involved the conflict between the public health and the environmental safety versus livelihood of people. It requires proper balance between environmental ethics and the development ethics. Stakeholders involved in this case, first one is senior officer who is responsible to solve the case, people living in the area, employees of the factory, ancillary units, state government which give permission to set up the industrial unit, MLA, ethical issue involved. First one is emotional intelligence and second one is empathy. These are the two ethical issues which are involved in this case. First one, it would help senior officer in handling the difficult situation arising from the above case. In empathy, it is an awareness of need and feeling of other, both individual and in group, and being able to see the thing from other point of view also. Ethical dilemma involved environmental responsibilities versus development. जो ये ऑर्गेनाइजेशन कंपनी जो सेट हो रही है वो ऑब्वियसली कहीं ना कहीं डेवलपमेंट तो हो रहा है, हमारी कंट्री का नियर बाय एरिया का डेवलपमेंट होता है, बट मोस्टली जो एथिकल इन्वायरमेंटल इश्यूज हैं वो भी क्या होते हैं, साइड बाय साइड रेज होते हैं. तो दोनों में से एथिकल डायलेमा क्या है, जो सीनियर ऑफिसर है विच इज एंटाइटल्ड टू सॉर्ट आउट दिस केस, तो कौन सी सिचुएशन को ऑप्ट करता है, उसका डिसीजन क्या रहता है, फेवर में रहता है एनवायरमेंटल इश्यूज के रिगार्डिंग या फिर डेवलपमेंट के रिगार्डिंग. देयर इज अ कॉन्फ्लिक्ट बिटवीन डेवलपमेंट एंड saving nature from degradation due to setting up unit of the industry. Now that will keep the factory running under better environmental conditions as well as keep the job of the people. जो first focus है of the section officer क्या रहेगा उसका, कि environmental से रिलेटेड जो इश्यूज थे उनको भी रिमूव किया जाए और जो फैक्ट्री है उसको भी, जो इंडस्ट्री है, जो सेटअप है उसको भी बंद ना किया जाए. He would firstly visit the factory to analyze what were the issues that led to the factory closures. कौन-कौन सी issues है which lead to the factory closures. He would try to see if the factory could be modified with advanced equipment that does not harm the nearby area where the peoples are living or environment. If the conditions are good for modifications, if the modification suggested in point 1, if the working conditions are good after modifications, he would request for a special group of experts who can look for the solution for developing the factory under acceptable condition. when the plans of modification work well and environmental degradation is reduced, then he need to convince the people for their approval for his project to go ahead. He would then provide them with a proof so that the peoples of the surrounded area of the nearby area can trust on the administration. After that, the factory administration would need to make the changes according to the environmental standards. Environmental standards which are prefixed by the government, which are standardized by the government. Okay, if factory does not have any fund, if you are talking about modification, then obviously there are some fund, there are some monetary terms also including that, and if the industry are not able to pay that amount, so in that case the manager or the officer would consider providing them with necessary resources with short term as a loan so that they can go ahead with the approved plan. In a scenario where no modification can be undertaken, then he would brainstorming alternates plan so that people do not suffer. If modifications are not done, loan are not approved, then the senior officer have to go some alternate plan. Okay, he have to go through that ethical decision making process and set up the another alternates, and he have to opt one from them. This can be done through setting up the another industry that is less polluting. After that, there is no such industry is set up, he would have to take step that he can allow job loser to attain financial security. If the administration are not approved to set up or to reopen that industry, then the section officer should have to ensure. This can be done through transferring them to the other industries as per the requirement and further supporting them with self-employment opportunity by providing them with loan to set up their small cooperative industries and small businesses. So now come to the conclusion. The final course of action should be the mix-up of first one is development and second one is it should be environmental concerns also. Okay, कोई ऐसा सॉल्यूशन प्रोवाइड करना है जिससे डेवलपमेंट भी ना रुके उस पर्टिकुलर सिटी का, एंड जो इन्वायरमेंट से रिलेटेड जो कंसर्न आ रहे हैं, इश्यूज जो रेज हो रहे हैं, वो भी क्या हो जाए, सॉर्ट आउट हो जाए. So this is all for today.